Are you tired of unsuspected bills? Are you tired of gas prices being high, food, tired of credit card bills? Hey, it's the one, the only Coach FLO, and this is another episode of Generation Investors. And if the answer to these questions is yes, this is the video just for you. This is just for you. If you're looking to save money, and I'm going to give you some ways, practical ways that you can start today. But first, let's look at the good book, aka the Bible. And according to Ecclesiastes 3:1, it says there's a time and season under the sun. And such a time as this, it is time to save money. It is time that you start to change the way you think, and to change the way you think will change your habits, right? Number one, change your bank accounts, all right? Look at changing your bank accounts. And there is so many banks out here, from Wells Fargo to Chase, Bank of America, and credit unions. And the regular savings account, you are getting 1% on money being saved, compared to a high yield savings account. Those high yield savings account, you earn interest on money saved. And who wouldn't want to earn money, or I should say earn interest on top of the money that you already saved? Okay, so look at doing your homework, your due diligence on changing your bank accounts, all right? And moving on to number two, being strategic with your eating habits. Food costs a lot. If you are a person who dines out a lot, if you are a person who eats fast food, compared to long ago when they had dollar menus. For those who remember the dollar menu, put it in the chat. I remember the dollar menu, okay? Because that at the time saved so much money just ordering from the dollar menu, okay? No matter whether it was McDonald's or Wendy's, Burger King, all right, things are not on the dollar menu. The dollar menu don't even exist anymore, all right? So look at creating a detailed meal plan, all right? Detailed meal plan. And how you do that? When you go into the grocery store, look at the sales, use coupons, all right? And if you have a family, buy bulk. Whether you shop at Costco's, whether you shop at Sam's Club, buy bulk. Aldi, for those who are in Houston area, Aldi definitely, and if you are in a different state, they have Aldi. Aldi have a great produce, great meat selection, and they have at a reasonable price, okay? So definitely, I'm not saying you shouldn't go out to eat, but if money is tight, you might want to cut back. Start meal prepping, start cooking at home, and by doing that, buying bulk when it comes to washing clothes, buying bulk when it comes to toilet paper, buying bulk when it comes to body wash, soap. Those are the things that you, trash bags, those toothpaste, those are the things you want to buy in bulk because you're going to use it. Especially if you have a family, you're going to use it. And so definitely it'll save you money if you buy in bulk. And meal prep, meal plan. All right, moving on to changing your insurance. All right, increase your deductible can save you money. It definitely can save you money, okay? And many insurance companies also offer a premium discount for those who got good credit. I dropped a video about a week ago about how to improve your credit. It's important that you look at improving your credit because these perks, like insurance, because insurance is high, especially if you don't have good credit. It's definitely high. All right, so increase your deductible can save you money. Do your homework, look at these insurance companies, and look for these deals. Moving on. Ask for a raise, or just if you can't ask for a raise, start a new career. Right? Since the 2020 pandemic, people have been switching careers because inflation. Things are so expensive. I, since 2020, had to change my career and my job because raising a family definitely is not cheap. And things, when it comes to credit card, when it comes to daycare and gas things start adding up. Loans, and I'm talking about student loans, things start adding up. And so if you can't ask for a raise and you feel stuck, it might be time for you to move around and look at what's going to be in demand for those who might need to think about going back to school. You might need to think about picking up a trade. Okay, so starting a career. All right, so changing career can definitely boost your savings, not only your savings and invest. Definitely saving and invest go hand in hand. All right, so starting a career, ask for a raise, which move on to my next one, consider a side hustle. All right, long goes the days where one stream of income just will do, especially if you have a family or even if you're single. If you feel stuck, if you feel your dream, your goal, your passion, your hobby, your vision, whatever that is for you, and only you know, you might want to consider a side hustle. You have Amazon, you have Lyft, you have Uber, you have FedEx, UPS, all these different side hustles. If you are good with technology, if you are good with your hands, if you are good with building things, consider a side hustle, because the more you invest in yourself, the more you put into that side hustle, the time, if you are reading when it comes to soaking in knowledge, more information you have, 9 times out of 10 will make you more of an asset, will make you more marketable, and will make you more knowledgeable to even grow a business. And eventually that business can turn into your full-time gig and you can leave that 9 to 5. All right, so it's more important than ever to consider a side hustle, a second stream of income, multiple streams of income. Side hustling definitely will boost up your savings account, and also you can tap into that investing as well. Okay, so creating that passive income stream, like I said, Amazon, Airbnb, Vrbo, they got a side hustle called Spot Hero and Spacer. So all these different side hustles, and it's plenty more that I aim and hit on, but definitely you look at and see what's out there and what fits you and start to make that passive income. Moving on to taking advantage of credit card rewards. All right, so if you have Capital One, Visa, Discover, all these other different credit card companies, you get cash back rates as high as 5 to 8%. So everyday purchases, we talking about gas, we talking about food, we talking about if you are a traveler going on vacation, that is cash back, and use that cash to actually pay for everyday purchases. Okay, I use my credit card for emergencies only, but if you are a person who have a family, a person who's on the go, use that cash back. Why not pay some bills off with cash back? Okay, that's money that you're using at everyday purchases. Simple eating out, simple for those who shop, cash back. Moving to the next one, switch up your transportation habits. All right, so depending on where you're from, consider public transport, consider Uber, Lyft. For those who live on the East Coast, Midwest, these subways. All right, for shout out to you on the East Coast, hey, consider Subway, or if you have a coworker, a trusted friend, family member, carpooling. So if that vehicle is giving you just the fits, it is eating at your pockets, you might want to reconsider selling that vehicle. All right, selling that vehicle and looking at something that's going to get you from point A to point B, and that is not eating up your pockets when it comes to insurance, because insurance is high, and like I said, depending on where you from, gas is high, and that is a bill within itself. And the maintenance, oil changes, tune-ups, any unsuspected other parts, things are not cheap like it used to be. All right, especially in these foreign vehicles, they got parts that is the bare minimum. You probably looking at $700 to $800 per part, and that's just on the modest end. You have, depending on the vehicle you have to service these vehicles. Things can get real pricey. So consider switching up your transportation habits. All right, and then canceling subscriptions. So if you don't use Hulu, you don't use Netflix, any gym memberships, or any other subscriptions, hey, consider cutting the cord. For those who got cable, I know cable is obsolete, but I cut the cord years ago. Bought a Fire Stick and been streaming ever since. So you might want to consider streaming and dialing back on these subscriptions, because subscriptions, you can save money. And so you say, Coach Flo, I don't have money left over after I pay my bills and I'm paying off student loans, but consider cutting back on that coffee from Starbucks. Consider cutting back on them J's. Consider cutting back on going out to these bars or going out to these entertainment and leisure places you can cut back on, starting with $25, $50, $100. And over time, it's gonna become automatic because you've been saving and you're looking for a goal. Say you set aside a goal, and those small habits can turn to big results, but you got to start, okay? You can't wait on the government because Uncle Sam will get his. They can care less, okay? You can't keep on procrastinating saying, I'm going to start. You just got to start, and just start by little. Stash some money to the side for a rainy day, and you will be surprised how much over time you'll have if you just start a little. All right, start with your mindset, just like I started on the verse of the day, Ecclesiastes 3:1. There's a time and a season for everything. The time is now. All right, things are not coming back to the original prices that they were pre-pandemic. No, things are only going to increase and get more and more expensive over time. So now is the time to start saving. Hey, if you have enjoyed the content, hit that thumbs up, hit that like. We want to get these likes up. We are on a mission to build up community and a tribe. Now, if you are looking to be the next generational investor, consider hitting that thumbs up. But I want you to be successful. I want you to change your trajectory, and it starts with just one. All right. So don't let nobody tell you what you can't do or can't do, because it can happen through you. You continue to be great, continue to educate yourself, and surround yourself with those who are like-minded, those who are goal-oriented, those who got a vision, those who are focused, those who are looking to be great, be a champion, be legendary, and change their legacy. See you in the next one.